Welcome to a captivating journey that unveils the intricate tapestry of connections between two vibrant worlds. My name is Celestine Kampaya and I'm from Rwanda and currently living in Cape Town. In 1998, I moved to South Africa with my family, which is the same year that the People's Republic of China and the Republic of South Africa established diplomatic relations. This year marks the 25th anniversary of this diplomatic relation. Regular interaction between South Africa and China takes place at various official levels and include exchanges of state visits and high-level engagements, cooperation across different government ministries, parliament, business entities, and people-to-people connections. These engagements are testimony to the great importance attached by both sides to the historic, political, and economic ties. South Africa and China enjoy vibrant economic relations, and China is by far South Africa's largest global trading partner. Bilateral trade grew exponentially over the years, increasing from less than 1 billion in 1998 to the current levels of 545 billion in 2021, despite the COVID-19 pandemic. South Africa is also China's #1 trading partner in Africa. South Africa just hosted the 15th BRICS Summit. BRICS is formed by Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. The leaders of these states have met to discuss the historical expansion of BRICS across the summit. In this extraordinary video, we delve into the lives and experiences of diverse individuals hailing from the mother city of South Africa. Government officials, enterprising businesswomen, dedicated educators, ambitious students, and even a cherished member of the iconic Mandela family, all bound by a common thread of intertwining relations between China and Africa.
So this is the Cape Times front page edition of Monday, the 21st of August, 2023. So what was really amazing about the front page of the Cape Times on Monday the 21st of August 2023, we carried as the independent media group this wonderful open letter from Chinese President Xi Jinping about the relationship, the wonderful friendship that South Africa has with China. The letter outlined the wonderful collaboration between the two countries, the growing trade between the two countries, as well as the good relationship that President Xi as well as the South African President Cyril Ramaphosa have built up over the years. And it was a really pleasant and positive open letter by the Chinese president, not only to the president of South Africa, but to the people of South Africa. BRICS Media Forum is a phenomenal forum. I mean, I've been involved with the Media Forum for a number of years now. And what is very interesting, particularly now in the 2023 edition, which was the 6th BRICS Media Forum that took place in Johannesburg about a week ago, what was very exciting about it was seeing the growth that the Media Forum has experienced over the past couple of years. There were amazing partners from China, from Russia, from across Africa, publishers who all expressed a desire to be part of this global forum. It became very important for me to understand the storytelling that would go hand in hand with building up the Belt and Road News Network, and considering those ancient trade routes and bringing them into modern times. It became so important to explain to ordinary audience members, to readers, to viewers, why it was important that these trade networks and networks of collaboration were so important. The more we as the media speak about how important it is for, as BRICS nations, for us to stand together, the importance of us sharing technologies. We look at the energy crisis that South Africa is going through, and our BRICS partners have stepped in and said, hey, we've got some funding for you to help you end your energy crisis. We've got technology, green technology. Look at Long Yuan, the amazing investment that Long Yuan Energy has done and China Energy Group has done in South Africa in building green energy solutions for us and with us. You look at the kinds of positive things that our BRICS partners are doing, and the Chinese specifically are doing in South Africa and with South Africa. There are amazing stories in there that you should be telling.
We believe that singing from the same song sheet as we do in those forums is a mark of the quality of our relationship that has been built over time in the trenches of support for the struggle in our own country, but also in the development of our country in many respects. And China and its initiative of the Belt and Road plays an important part in this relationship, because it is not just an international initiative from inside China to continue to build relationship, but to support the advancement of those relationships through trade and development initiatives. The mutual benefit from these activities is absolutely important. There are thousands of young people who have been taught Mandarin and continue to be taught Mandarin. As an example, there is mutual benefit. The education of our adding to the human resource development, including in the scientific fields, in the technology field, there are significant projects that have already been established in our country as a result of Chinese input and support to our, so to speak, harnessing technology and its advanced versions, and mutually supporting the research work that we are doing ourselves for our own country, but also globally to help transform the institutions that we work within for global human development. We think that working together in this fashion, including with the China Institute, is an important advancement for our relationship. Thank you.
My name is Maibuye Mandela. Maibuye means come back. It's a historical name that was used during the struggle for liberation. I was born in Qunu, in the Eastern Cape, not far from the banks of the Umbasha River. I grew up here in Cape Town. I spent most of my life and attended my high school life in Cape Town in Langa. I went back this year to Langa High on Mandela Day with the Sung Shing Ling Foundation, the Consul General of China in Cape Town, to give back to the community and motivate the young people of our country. In 1999, before the end of his presidency, he managed to visit China as South African head of state. Meeting with Chinese leaders, Mandela said he felt grateful because the Chinese government and people offered great support to the South African struggle for independence and against apartheid.
我在南非公司任职是总会计师。首先是就是我们在这个公司在成立在公司在生产在基建的时候，这个怎么说呢？它的很多的除了我们的主机设备外，其实我们很多东西都是在本地化采购的，包括这个生产运营之后，我们的所有的备件我们尽量都是在履行在本地化采购， 通过我们这种生产的运营，也是带动了，我觉得也是带动了南非整个当地，包括这个对风电行业的上下游的一个产业的一个发展。我觉得可能就是这种积极的影响，更多的是会促进一个当地的经济发展。就像我们在基建期，我们可以长期基本上是提供了700多个运营的岗位，在运营期之后，可以每年提供100多个运营的岗位。通过这种岗位，也为当地的人民创造了一些就业，这是就业的机会方面。然后其他的方面，包括我们带动了上下游产业的发展呢，备品备件一些行业的发展呢，也为当地创造了更多一个经济的一个增长点。所以都不论通过民生啊，还是通过这种工业啊，包括这种带动产业链的发展，都会更加积极的促进这个当地的一个经济的发展。未来呢，我们将会依托于德哈风电项目这个基础，然后让我们龙源南非公司作为一个主导，然后也是借助我们集团国家能源集团和龙源电力这种专业化的优势，还是要在南非积极探索，包括我们继续投资这种集中式的风电啊、光伏项目，或者是与其他的企业进行合作，办理直供等项目。未来还是要探索，包括不限于什么投资并购等，未来还是要积极开展多元化的一个发展，然后不断扩大公司的规模，促进一个公司的一个可持续的发展。
From a local economic development side, our project has driven quite a few initiatives to help the local community as well as the communications between the Chinese and local South Africans. For instance, on our project site, where it's located in Doha, we have supported 4 local early child education centers. There's up till now, there's more than 400 students have been benefiting from the project, and we do run a couple of old age homes as well to look after the local elder people, to make sure that they do get the services provided and ensure that they have a better life over there. On the other hand, we have supported the local sports as well. For instance, this rugby teams we sponsored, and also as well as the netball teams from different various schools in Doha. On the communications between the Chinese and South Africans, we have held a couple of open days, what we call it open days, to invite the local communities to come to our wind farms, to have a look at the sites, to get an understanding of what we do and how the project will benefit the economy, the local site and the local economy as well. With the great help of the Belt and Road Initiative driven by the Chinese government, our company itself have strategically planned to invest more projects, future projects here in South Africa. Currently, we have quite a few delegates coming from our head offices visited South Africa and bring us good news that we can go ahead with the further development to looking for more and more renewable energy here in South Africa.
The cultural exchanges can help foster mutual understanding and bridge cultural gaps, and also promote a sense of unity among diversity communities. These events can provide educational opportunities for the local community, especially for those youngest, to learn about the China history, traditions, and also contemporary society today. And events like a Mid-Autumn Festival, that kind of a traditional Chinese culture in Cape Town, can attract media coverage and also public attention. The media exposure can raise awareness about the China-South Africa relations. The culture event is also helping people-to-people connections. Those kind of traditional culture events bring Chinese and South African communities together, promoting interaction and dialogue between citizens of both countries' people. The culture events can create a very positive image and for China. Hosting Chinese events showcases China's commitment to engaging with the South African and also other African countries on cultural levels. And this gesture helps shape a positive image of China as a country that values cultural diversity and is interested in building meaningful relations beyond economics and political rhythms. I organized the Chinese Lantern Festival in Cape Town early in 2023. It was a very successful event, and I think this is quite a big influence to local economics collaborations. Hosting a cultural event like a Lantern Festival can serve as a backdrop for discussions on economics collaboration and trade partnerships and also joint venture between the local community and also those Chinese business in Cape Town. To host such a nice culture and festival event also has a quite a positive impact to the social and community integration. Hosting Chinese festival can contribute to social cohesion and community integration. It can encourage people from a diverse background to come together.
We have a very good relationship with China, and now in the context of BRICS, it becomes more impactful and more important for our international relations. Now, we have an agreement, for instance, on educational exchange. There are students from China who study here. There are students from here who also study in China. It's important for our young people to know Mandarin, because without Mandarin knowledge, then business communication becomes a little bit difficult.
Hi，我叫刘洋，我是南非开普数学科技学院孔子课堂的老师，中文教师。我来这边有6年的时间了。我在这所学校呢，8年级、9年级是必修课，也就是这2个年级所有的学生都要学习中文。那10年级以上就是选修课，10年级、11年级的学生呢，我们作为课后班的学生。我教过必修班，也带下午班、下午课后班的学生，他们自己选的中文。我班级人数呢，课后班取决于学生的选课。正常的这个必修课程呢，一个班的人数在25人左右。课后班的人数呢，有小班也有大班，有6名的这样的学生呢，也有10几名的这样的学生班型。我觉得我们教师本身就是中文文化交流的一个桥梁，我们在2国之间传递的知识，也在分享着各个国家、2个国家之间的不同文化，还有国家之间的建设呀，还有日常生活。我们不仅是将中国的文化带到了南非，同时呢，我们来到这里也是在感受着南非的文化。我们相互分享、相互交流，也相互学习。在这边呢，我和学生之间有很多有意思的故事。我们一起成长，一起学习。从最开始我带的这个初级班，有很多学生呢，之前也没有学习过中文，也没有学习背景。当他们来到了高中，是第一次 见到中文老师中国人，那我们从那时候开始就相互去分享着不同的文化，他们也教我当地的一些文化，比如说像是 Heritage Day 这个遗产日，他们去教我南非当地的舞蹈。那我呢，课后班也会教他们中国的古典舞，我们也会这样的舞蹈的串烧，相互学习，经历了很多有意思的时光。除此之外呢，我们汉语桥每年我们学校都有很多的学生积极参加，也取得了很好的成绩。那我也为他们相当骄傲。我们每年都有端午节、中秋节、春节，像这样的大节日，我们也在学校里面举办一些活动。比如说今年的春节，我们有这个开展了这个庙会，那我们学生呢自己也出了这样一个摊位，去展示我们中国的文化。对，像中秋节，我们还一起组织去包这个月饼。去感受一下怎么样制作。我当时带了很多这个模具，那学生也看一步一步的制作过程。像每年我们都在过着在南非过着中国的节日。我们每个学生都让我很骄傲，他们有一些学习成绩是特别好，对中国有着非常浓厚的兴趣，之后也想去中国发展。在平时的这个时间上面分配到中文的这一项，可能会比其他学生都多，他们的口语进步的也非常快。等一下呢，你们可以跟我一起来到我的班级里面见一下让我很骄傲的这些学生。不客气。
Okay, great. 你好，我叫巴迪索，我的普通话名字是苏雨舒。
大家好，我叫阿鲁哥。
大家好，我是穆贝罗。
你好，我叫郑恩。
大家好，我的名字是何洛。
我爱中国，我爱南非。